What's up, everybody? We are doing another home stream where we're gonna watch the the remainder of the Disneyland videos I have. Plus, I want to talk to you guys about some things. I want to show you some merchandise I got in, some other things, but still not good enough to go to the parks. I'm going to try to get back there next week, at least to watch a concert where I don't have to do a lot of physical exertion. But we're going to be we'll be getting there soon. But welcome in, everybody. T-Man, Major Tom, Jan S. Disney, Teresa Squara, Vicky Gillespie, Miss Disney Fan, Francisco, Patrick Roach, Gigi 7375, Eric B. Jones. Hello, sir. Hope you and Sean are well. Noel Ash. We have Plymouth Rock. Welcome in. And for those of you that are trying to figure out what's going on, we'll talk about it in a minute. Let me get it through the rest of the chat real quick so we don't get too far behind. We also have, whoops, that jumped. We have Debbie Thunert, Jeffrey Duhamel. Steve, we just put the house. You put the house on the market. That's awesome, Eric. Congratulations. Jeannie 52573, Joe Galeazzi, Badger Backer, Joseph Cardillo, Joel Schaus, Paul Engel, Diz Dreamer Kim, Ellie Scotland. Hello, Ellie. Zanlax. If I got you all, I don't know if I got you all or not, but I hope I did. Hopefully you're here. So, again, this is not everybody's favorite. Next week, I'm hoping to be back at least where I may have some help next week, so I can just sit there and have some help to stream, because I can't. It's hard for me to go more than 10 minutes or so walking around without having to take a break and sit down. So, but Jeff Condon, Stephanie L, Pam L, welcome to Live Place. Dean, welcome back in, sir. All right, so for those of you that don't know what we're going to be doing today, it's a home stream. We're kind of at Disneyland, but we're not really at Disneyland, and that's because I was in a car accident. For those of you that don't know, in doing that, I had I'm recovering. Let's just say that. So I'm working on things. Terry, Ohio, Jerry Sherman, welcome in. But yeah, I'm alive. That's good. Julie C, welcome in as well. I got rear-ended pretty hard. Totaled my car. So we're working on it. Nathan, Deborah Freda. But instead, what we did last week was I showed you guys some of the videos from my trip to Disneyland. Real Mr. Magoo, welcome. Actually, lots of you were here to watch it. Kind of shocked me a little bit, but I'm glad you were here. Mary Pasternak, welcome in as well. A couple birthdays this past week. Dean, the Live Place, had a birthday on Friday. So happy birthday to Dean and Gigi and Abby. So Dave's daughter and Jeff and Angela's daughter both had birthdays on Saturday. Crystal K had a birthday Saturday as well. Yesterday was Sebastian the Crab's son, Darren's birthday. And then her daughter's birthday is today. And then Blue Nose and Resort TV 1, Josh and Mindy from the Vibrary Project are all Star Wars babies. So may the 4th be with you. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be okay. It's a little painful, but we'll get through it. So Mrs. P23, John Casamano, welcome everybody. Okay. So hopefully you guys are gonna hang out with us. Like I said, we're doing a home stream. If you guys got questions along the way, no big deal. Just please ask away. We're going to show some videos, and then I have some merchandise. I want to talk about the podcast. My brother and I are going to start filming this week. We'll talk about that. Totaled her Jeep that she just paid off. She has issues medically, broken sternum. Oh no, Plymouth Rock. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I still owed money on mine. Tim Weisskopf, welcome in. And things are not going the way I want them to. So, and then of course I'm going to be in I guess some physical therapy and stuff coming on around too. So we're going to get through it. We'll get through it though. But yes, prayers to everybody who needs it, and thank you guys. I did just get back from a relaxing time period, so it helped a lot. So we'll talk about that more later on this week. But let's get right into it. And does anybody remember? I know we watched Haunted Mansion. Hang on a minute. This thing is Jill Schaus. Hello. If I said hello already, hello again. There we go. Okay. We had a couple more in Disneyland hit. We did Pirates, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure we did Pirates. Was that the last one I got rear-ended. The other person was Phil. I was not moving, and I got hit about, I think it was somewhere between 40 and 50 mile an hour. So my airbags did not go off, and it's just sore. Working on the back issues. Pirates was the last. Okay, I think that's where we stopped was Pirates. We saw Pinocchio. We saw Pinocchio's Daring Journey, right? If I remember correctly. Corey, what's up, buddy? Corey Meets World. He knows what's going on. Guys, go check out Corey on Thursdays. He goes live. Obviously, he's like a brother to me. And he's helping me out a lot to get where I'm at. He's been out to Disneyland with me as well. But he'll be live on Saturday or Thursdays. So, and Corey, if you want to tell people where you're going, you can. If you don't, that's fine. Like me, he probably has no idea until later this week. Emily, aka LSU Mom, thank you for being here. So, that's part of it, Phil. Well, but I don't want to get too much into it, but yeah, we're there. All right. So I don't remember if we did Pinocchio. Does anybody remember if we did Pinocchio? Do you see damage to your eye? Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. It's not that bad. I'm going to pull up Pinocchio just in case, because I don't know if we've seen it or not, because I don't know if anybody remembers. We'll watch Pinocchio first anyways, and then after that, we'll move on from there. So if you saw it once, you get to see it again this week. So, but thank you guys for everybody in the chat for the well wishes, and we'll go from there. So, all right. So this is going to be right off the bat. We're going to watch Pinocchio. I got to find it again. Sorry, I didn't have it set up. I just got home like 5 minutes before the stream. Traffic was really bad. So you believe we saw Pinocchio, but we're going to it's short. We'll watch it again real quick. Producer Preston, may the 4th be with you. Yeah, I wish I had some big Star Wars thing planned. I can't get to the parks right now. So, but anyways, here is Pinocchio. Let me go ahead and set this up and put this in like this, I think. That's not showing anything. Hang on. I got to remove this one. Hang on. 1 second. Remove from studio. There you go. Let's watch it again. There you go. Oh, I forgot. It's been a minute, guys. And here's the other one.
Text me. Go, Jace, go. Show them what you think.
For your safety, kids, be sure to watch it. I'll see you on the mission stop.
Hola, para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y les ruego a los mayores que vigilen a sus preciosos niños. Nos vemos bajo el brillo de una estrella fugaz.
Perfectly fine, Emily.
Hello, friends. This is Jiminy Cricket with a few safety reminders before you board. Remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. Oh, and if you're traveling with children, be sure to watch them. Well, looks like your car is on the way. If you need anything, just give a little whistle.
Para que disfrute de un viaje seguro. No vayan a sacar las manos, los brazos, los pies o las piernas fuera del vehículo. Cuidado los pequeños y tengan mucho cuidado con monstruos.
Hi, Disney enjoys being bad. Shut the door and lock the top.
Let me out of here, please.
Hurry! Let's get out of this place.
You blokes going somewhere?
Watch out! Let's go! You're almost there.
I'm so happy.
All right, that was Pinocchio. Welcome in Surf Bomb and Julie, Brunette Dookie, and then Mike 80 NYC sent a $5 super chat that said, "Hey buddy, if you get back next week, get yourself a favorite treat on me. Please be safe and careful." Thank you so much, Mike. You don't have to do that, buddy, but I do greatly appreciate that. So I want to show you Snow White's Enchanted Wish. It's another dark ride. Then we got Space Mountain. Then I want to show you a portion of the Walt Disney attraction. I'm not sure if you're allowed to show the pictures because there's a lot of video in there. So hello, Tina. Welcome. I'm still a little sore, but we're working on it. Doreen Jones. Hello. Doreen, Cody told me today I need to get a hold of you. I don't know if you've explained what's going to happen, so I don't want to say anything. So, but yes, I need to get a hold of you. So we're going to watch these two. Then I want to show you some merchandise, talk about the podcast real quick. I got 4 or 5 rides over at California Adventure that we can watch. And then we'll just chat for a little bit before we call it an evening. It's going to be a shorter stream night. But we'll see. We'll see. It is close to the front of the park, Zanlax. But there's also a really big concert there next week, I think, at Epcot. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to want to even try to fight the crowd or not. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So up next, we're going to watch Snow White's Enchanted Wish. And then we'll watch Space Mountain. Then I want to show you some merchandise about the pod. We'll still watch part of that Walt Disney Magical Life. We'll do, Doreen. Thank you. And but I'm going to cut out the film. So when I get to that, I'll pause it. We'll show the beginning, pause, skip the video, show Walt's animatronic, so you can at least see that. Rob Law, may the 4th be with you as well. If you guys don't know, it is Star Wars Day. I wish I was there. I can't be. So, all right, let's go into Snow White's Enchanted Wish. Tell Jeff I said hello as well, Doreen. All right, Snow White's Enchanted Wish. Here you go.
Snow White, well, be sure to realize that stay in your seat. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. yes, watch those precious children of yours. On your way now.
Escuchen, para que tengan un viaje seguro, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y asegúrense de vigilar a sus niños, ¿eh? Oh, y también, ojo alerta con la malvada reina.
So, on the path to see Snow White, huh? Well then, to be sure to arrive safely, stay in your seat. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And oh yes, watch those precious children of yours. On your way now.
Escuchen, para que tengan un viaje seguro, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y asegúrense de vigilar a sus niños, ¿eh? Oh, y también, ojo alerta con la malvada reina.
I'll bring a poison apple for Snow White.
Hi-ho, it's on to my treacle.
This disguise, I'll fool them all. A sleeping death.
Thank you. All right, so that is Snow White, another dark ride. Excuse me. Welcome into Kurt Martin, who came in. Thank you, Kurt Martin. Yes, a lot of people have not been to Disneyland. I recommend it. I'm going to try to get back there this summer. Well, if everything works out. Happily Ever Divine, welcome in. And I saw somebody else. Diane, welcome in as well. Uncle Mike, thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody for being here. Again, I know it's not the stream, and we're going to have far fewer people here, and that's fine. I just wanted to spend some time with you guys. Karen Forster, welcome in as well. I did preview the Space Mountain footage. It's not that great. It's all dark. You can't really see anything. So before I go any further, though, I do want to talk real quick about the podcast. If you're not familiar with the podcast, my brother and I are starting a podcast. We're going to be recording it starting this week. It'll come out in a week or two. It's called Relative Rivalry. It is something I wanted to do for a long time. I sat around, thought about it. Darlene Bedazzled, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. And it's something that we've wanted to do for a while. And my brother is going to do it as well. He's having some health issues right now, and he had a podcast that he wanted to do. We're going to explain everything on the podcast of why we do it. It's going to be a lot different than what you see here. It's going to be more aggressive. When I say aggressive, I don't mean violent or anything like that. It's just going to be highly opinionated, and we have very differing opinions on a lot of different things. But we'll be tackling everything from from movies to TV shows to food to sports to just whatever we can get out there. The first episode will come out mostly about our family and why we're doing the podcast and what we want to do with the podcast and everything else. But I did get, thank you, Emily, for posting that. I did get a package. So, and I've not even opened it yet. So I have no idea what it looks like. I know what it should look like. But we do have a merchandise store as well at my brother designed this, all the stuff he designed. Mr. the Crab, welcome in. So the podcast, thank you, Mr. the Crab, welcome. The podcast will be on everything. So it'll be on Spotify and Apple. It will be on YouTube. So you'll get the video wise. You can see it on YouTube. Emily just posted the link. It'll be on Spotify. It'll be on Apple. It'll be on, did I miss the bathwater soap release? Yes, Sam, like I haven't done it yet. Sorry, no, you've not missed it. Snippets will be on TikTok. We have Instagram. We have Twitter. We have a website. We have all the things. For now, though, there's over 100 of you already subscribed to the YouTube site. So thank you for doing that. If you haven't done it, please go join. And then we'll be going over in that episode where you can find everything. Episodes are probably going to drop on Tuesdays. So that it helps me that way. I can promote them on Mondays to remind everybody it's coming. Website is there. It is. Emily put it in there. www.relativerivalry.com. It is not operational yet. I'm waiting on my brother for a piece of art. It'll be this week. Thank you so much, Tina. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's gonna be fun, guys, and it's gonna be very highly viewer involved. And what I mean that is there'll be a lot of things that we take your input on. There'll be a lot of things about brackets. Movie Maniac, welcome in, buddy. There'll be a lot going on that we involve you guys, and I'm probably gonna have to do something I don't want to do, and that's set up Discord as well. I grabbed everything Relative Rivalry across the board, even though some of it's not out yet. We have it all, so we're hoping that we have that. Plymouth Rock, thank you guys, thank you all. So, well, I did get this box. Oh no. Do we got to take the background? I'll tell you what. We're gonna wait then, because I'm gonna take the background down when we're done with the Disneyland stuff. We only got a few more. Nice. I just thank you, John. Appreciate that. I assume the battle station is very operational. Palpatine. Yeah, it is. And I called my brother today. He got his box as well. We still stirring the parks on Mondays. Absolutely, Jay. This is not going anywhere. Thank you for being here, Jay. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys. I'm gonna do both, and I'm gonna make it both of them happen. A lot of them will tie into each other. Definitely not giving up this channel as well at all. It's just something else that we want to do. And again, you'll get to hear more about the reasoning and everything when we start it. We'll also have people on, like I said, Chris Dad Builds will be on a lot, and some other things. So we got it going on. We're not going anywhere. Not going to do anything. I just want it's for you. It's for not only for this audience, but a different audience as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Robert Dixon, welcome. Appreciate you for being here. So let's get on. I'm going to go ahead and play. Sorry. The portion of the Walt Disney A Magical Journey. So like I said, thank you so much, Michael, Andrea. Appreciate it. We're going to Jennifer Schaus. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're gonna play this one. I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, I will pause it when it gets to the video portion of it where they're showing a bunch of the videos, and because I know that some things like the skeleton dance and all that can be that's heavily copyrighted, and it can actually get you banned for a few days, for 90 days. So we're not going to do that. So we will get it. Sorry, I'm just reading through here. Okay. We'll get it all. I want to make sure we're safe. So we'll be all right. So let's go ahead and watch. Let me pull this up here. Took lots of pictures and lots of video, just a couple of videos. I have more video, but I didn't bring them all with me. Let's see what this video is here. This one here, I think, is just the entrance and where it's at. It's right up here at the beginning too, at the on Main Street by the train station. I believe I went in and showed you most of the stuff that's in the lobby as well. So it could be a lot of dead time, because when I film these things, I didn't plan on filming them for this. I filmed them for editing. So I may go walk in, and if somebody's waiting there, I may just stand there for a minute while I'm waiting on them to move so that I don't interrupt them. and so I can get a clean shot. But here to the right is going to be a lot of, well, here's this, that bench right there is pretty important. I hope there it is right there. I'm going to get it right now. No, I'm not going to get it right now. I come back to it. So all of this stuff in here is all different artifacts and things from Disneyland. So these are all original ears from, there's the 50th anniversary of Disneyland, and there's the 55th. You guys can read the numbers, there's 60. So there's the ears through the years. So you got a Steamboat Willie one. There was 29-cent Mouseketeer ears from Disneyland. This is one of my favorite parts, though, is all the drawings and maps and things that are all around the place. The back of each one of them has a quote. I know I went too fast. I was planning on pausing them instead because I have pictures of each of them. I was going to stop and insert when I did it. But they're all Walt quotes about that particular area. The one had Disneyland. There's a Fantasyland right above me, I think is where we're at right now. That's Main Street. Fantasyland's behind me. But again, when you read the quotes, each one of them is about that particular area. I just like seeing all this old or vintage merchandise. There's some watches. There's something to do with Winnie the Pooh. And halfway through this, they called us into the theater. So I'm not going to get it all. It's about halfway done right now. Look at that. That watch is awesome. But it will, there's original Fantasyland. They call us in, so I can't really, get it all. Put it this way, I don't think I did. Right now, here's one of those moments where I'm just waiting on somebody to slide along so I don't interrupt them. Let me make sure it's not that way the whole time here. Let's see if we can fast forward a little bit. Nope, still there. Oh, there we go. Now we're moving. In the other room here, we got Adventureland. New Orleans Square. They're in there. Tiki Man fan, hello. I didn't say hello already. Okay, maybe I gave up after this because. Oh, there we go. So this is. Sorry about the fast turn. That's what area we just were. Those three. Whoa, my gimbal just died. Hang on. Hang in there. Gimbal died. We're gonna remove that one. That happened a lot out there because my gimbal was dying. So now let's go ahead and watch the actual show. And like I said, I will pause it when it comes time for video.
You are about to see is told in Walt's own words from interviews recorded throughout his historic career. Although the quality of the recordings varies, we hope you agree they provide a unique and personal perspective into his remarkable life. For the safety and courtesy of those around you, we ask that you refrain from any flash photography or video lighting, and please silence your cell phones. If you need to exit the theater at any time, please utilize the doors to your right-hand side and make a hard left as you exit. The narrator for this presentation is the Chief Executive Officer of the Walt Disney Company, Bob Iger. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Friends, Walt Disney: A Magical Life.
They say that Hollywood is a town built on dreams, and one of its greatest dreamers was Walt Disney. His life was filled with both exhilarating success and heartbreaking setbacks. But he never gave up. He just kept moving toward that great big, beautiful tomorrow. The story of Walt's life is truly a magical one, and no one could tell it quite like Walt himself.
My dad worked as a carpenter in the World Spider Building. He eventually ended up in Chicago as a contractor, and he was doing that when I was born, December 5th, 1901. But my dad made some money as a contractor, and he wanted to get back to the farm. They finally ended up buying this farm in Marceline, Missouri. It was a beautiful farm, but it was not the kind of farm to make a living on. Things got pretty tough on the farm, and my dad had a sickness. So my dad sold the farm, took the money, and went to Kansas City. And my dad bought this Kansas City Star route. And they gave me a route. I was about 9 or 10 when I started that. Winter, we'd go out at 3:30 in the morning right after a blizzard, or in a blizzard, or in pouring rain. It didn't matter. I did that for 6 years. It was tough.
The constant hardship took a heavy toll on the Disney family. One by one, the children began to leave home. Then one day, Walt woke up to find his best friend, his brother Roy, had gone as well. So Walt did something that he would do throughout his life when things got tough. He took a chance.
My brother had joined the Navy, so I wanted to join him. Well, I was still a year too young. I was 16. Why did this kid come in to me very excited? He said, there's something just forming here that you and I can get in. I said, what is it? He said, an ambulance unit. I was in Paris, 3rd of September, when Pershing pulled out. Paris, which had been this exciting thing with all these soldiers and things, suddenly there wasn't a soldier to be seen. And I suddenly became very lonesome. So then I went in and put a request in to be discharged. So I hit Chicago. That's where my parents were living. And I said, Dad, I want to be an artist. And my dad, he just couldn't buy that. So I pulled stakes and moved to Kansas City. Roy was in Kansas City working at a bank. One of the fellows working with Roy said, say, I have a couple of friends that have an art shop. So I went up to these samples, and there were all these corny things I'd done in France. Well, my gosh, they hired me. I mean, right on the spot. So I took the camera home, and then I started experimenting in my own day. So then I went into this Kansas City Film Anthem. So that was where I got started in the animation business.
All right, so this is where I'm going to pause real quick. I'm going to just jump around and see what else he's got going on here. Actually, you know what? It's not that bad, actually. That one I can't show. So we're going to go right here.
I couldn't get anywhere with it. I failed. I learned a lot out of that. And I think it's important to have a good art failure when you're young. So I packed all my worldly goods in a cardboard suitcase. I went to Hollywood. Arriving there with just $40 in my pocket from my Kansas City ventures. Now my brother Roy was already in Los Angeles. Both of us were unemployed. We solved the problem by going into business for ourselves. We established the first animated cartoon studio in Hollywood.
Walt's dreams were finally coming true. He had his first big hit.
Nope.
Oswald.
Okay, can't watch that. Just get past most of this. Let's see here. Actually, there's good portions right there. About, nope, not you. And there.
An ink and paint artist at the studio who shared his dreams. Then he was dealt a devastating blow. On a business trip to New York City, he learned that he had lost ownership of Oswald due to a contract loophole. And to make matters worse, the distributor had signed away Walt's artists. Most people would have given up right then and there. Not Walt Disney. He sent a telegram to his brother Roy. Everything okay. And as he headed home to California, something happened along the way that would change things forever.
Mickey Mouse came into our life.
He popped out of my mind onto a drawing pad from a train ride from Manhattan to Hollywood at a time when the business fortunes of my brother Roy and myself were at lowest ebb and disaster seemed right around the corner. His first actual screen appearance was at the Old Colony Theater in New York.
Definitely not showing this. So we're going to skip over it. There you go.
Which was plaguing my brain. It was the silly symphonies.
Nope, that'll get you banned too. We're just going to go ahead and skip past most of this now. Well, maybe this will get us here.
He was worrying about the future. And then the inevitable happened. In 1931, he had what he called a heck of a breakdown. So he did something unique for Walt Disney. He took time off and took his wife on the first vacation they had ever had. When they returned, he was a new man, filled with ideas for the future.
Nope. Can't do that either. Sorry. I'm trying to show you as much of it as I can.
Wall there, because a short subject is just a filler on any program. Now, if I could crack the feature field, then I could do things. I had done a little story research on different fairy tales I might do, and Snow White was one of them. I thought it was a perfect story. I had the heavy.
It's a magic.
I'm not risking it, Tina. So I know the skeleton dance is definitely one you can't show. So we're not even going to mess with it.
The banker, I think, was losing more sleep than I was.
We had a big premiere, the Carthy Circle Theater. Big, grand Hollywood premiere. All of Hollywood brass turned out for a cartoon.
This looked a little creepier back then.
The Daddy of Snow White
And
and
the
the
Krause,
Seven
welcome.
Dwarfs is going to be presented this beautiful statue. Isn't it bright and shiny?
Sure, it's beautiful.
Aren't you proud of Mr. Disney?
Well, I'm so proud, I think I'll bust.
With the profits of Snow White, I built a studio.
Two years later, I was almost broke.
Plus, I had all these pictures and words.
Pinocchio?
Nope. And it's kind of crazy because when you see some of that stuff like that sign, right, that was just up there, I've seen that sign. We're going to skip past all these. We're going to talk about the war now. We're going to skip past that. Here we go.
My feature production. That's all I can do. But after the war, there was quite a problem picking up the pieces. I knew that diversifying of the business would be the salvation of it. So I tried various things. I wanted to go beyond the cartoon. And I thought if I could get into the live end, that there's things I could do. Stand by.
Again, there's live action stuff that we're going to skip through. There's some more cartoony stuff. We're going to skip around all this. Talk about Mary Poppins right here.
This made me nervous, and a horrible thought struck me. Suppose the staff had finally conceded that I knew what I was doing.
Once again, Walt Disney had created storytelling magic to reinvent family entertainment. But even then, he wasn't finished. He had a bigger dream in mind.
Well, it came about when my daughters were very young, and Saturday was always Daddy's Day with the two daughters. So we'd start out and try to go someplace with, different things, and I would take them to the merry-go-round, and I took them different places, and as I'd sit there while they rode the merry-go-round, did all these things, I felt that there should be something built, some kind of an amusement enterprise built where the parents and the children could have fun together. So that's how Disneyland started.
Kids told us welcome.
Money to make these dreams come true. And, we had everything mortgaged, including my family.
Started with many ideas, threw them away, started all over again. Eventually it evolved into what you see today as Disneyland. But it all started from a daddy with two daughters wondering where he could take them, where he could have a little fun with them too.
The park means a lot to me, in that something will never be finished, something that I can keep developing and adding to. Not only can I add things, but even the trees will keep growing. The thing will get more beautiful every year. And I knew that if I did anything like the park, I had to have some kind of a medium like television.
I'm sure that's not copyright, but I'm not going to take the chance. Two. Let's get back into where Walt's there. There he is. Let's go right there. Okay. There you go.
Today, I want to share with you some of our ideas for Disney World. Here in Florida, we have something special we never enjoyed at Disneyland, a blessing of size. There's enough land here to hold all the ideas and plans we could possibly imagine. We know what our goals are. We know what we hope to accomplish. And believe me, it's the most exciting and challenging assignment we've ever tackled at Walt Disney Productions.
Throughout his storied career, Walt never gave up, despite the many challenges along the way. For his visionary work, he received hundreds of awards from all corners of the globe, more Academy Awards than any individual in history, and the Presidential Medal of Freedom for a lifetime of inspiring others. He created dreams that live on today for millions around the world. But with all of that, when asked to name his greatest reward, Walt's reply was surprisingly humble.
Well, my greatest reward, I think, is that I've been able to build this wonderful organization, and also to have the public appreciate and accept what I've done all these years. That is a great reward. But all individuals are different. I had a brother who I really envied because he was a mailman, but he was the one that had all the fun. He had himself a trailer, and he used to go off and go fishing, and he didn't worry about payrolls, that story, he said, had picture grocers or anything, and he was the happy one. I always said, he's the smart Disney. You know, I was stumped one day when the little boy asked, "Do you draw Mickey Mouse?" And I had to admit I do not draw anymore. Well, then you think up all the jokes and ideas. No, I said, I don't do that. Finally, he looked at me and said, "Mr. Disney, just what do you do?" Well, I said, sometimes I think of myself as a little bee. I go from one area of the studio to another and gather pollen and sort of stimulate everybody. I guess that's the job I do. You know, there's a lot of satisfaction in developing ideas into realities, but there's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors, doing new things, because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. We're always exploring and experimenting. We're interested in doing things that are fun, in bringing pleasure and especially laughter to people. But I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing. It was all started by a mountain.
Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in.
And this song is probably copyrighted too, for sure. Welcome in, Lucy. And Kit, if I missed you, Kit, welcome. All right, so that was Walt Disney: A Magical Life. Hope you enjoyed that. I had to cut it. I apologize for having to cut it. I didn't want to take any chances with any copyrights or anything like that. Even though I do believe it's okay. But good night, Ellie. But I wanted to at least try to share it with you as much as I could. So hopefully you got to see some of that. So, all right, that's pretty much I think all I have in Disneyland. I have Space Mountain, but Space Mountain is just completely dark. It's not that good. And then the Sleeping Beauty Castle walkthrough is definitely needs to be edited, because there were numerous times when I would get there and people were there and I wanted to make sure I had clean footage. So Benjamin Elliott, welcome. Yeah, thanks, Disneyland fan. I just want to make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to do. Plus, I do want to make sure that we do what we're supposed to do. So I've always been about trying to make sure that we stay straight and narrow like we're supposed to do. All right, moving over to Disneyland California Adventure. Like I said, I only have 4 or 5 of them over here, just because it just didn't have as much footage there. I need to get back over there so I can get some more footage. I wanted to focus strictly on Disneyland while I was there more than anything else, and I still didn't get everything done. So, but we're going to watch Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout first, I think. I did have some recording issues during this one, but not during the actual ride itself. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Let's try and see what happens. And we have the Incredicoaster coming up.
How many years?
Taking it back to Tower of Terror. I honestly prefer Tower of Terror, but I'm not a Guardians of the Galaxy fan. I agree. Thank you. happens. Everything looks the same here. We're just going to the right.
Okay, raise your hands for clearance. Scan complete. You may now enter the gantry lift.
That's one of the original Matterhorn films. I did not know that. All right, you get back to the seat while I'm getting ready. Actually, I think I'm in the front row. I might be that right in the wall. Mike White, welcome in. Yeah, the ups and downs are definitely different. I see your other comment too there about keeping them less hard on the body. They kind of balance you a little bit better. It's a little smoother.
My dear friends, this is the moment you have been waiting for.
You get different scenes. You're chasing monsters around. And that's not me with the camera. That's the bride going up and down like that. It's gonna pound.
Why do you think we're not? They barely sat there. They did nothing. We did all the fighting. They did not help us at all. You'd be thinking me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please gather your belongings.
All right, so that is Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. We got a few more here. Then I want to show you the merchandise we have, talk about a little bit, and then I'm wearing it in the night with, since it is May 4th, it is May the 4th be with you, Star Wars Day. I do have the two, which there are on the channel now as vlogs, the two shows from Disneyland at Batu, the two Star Wars shows. We're going to end with those for the night. So This one here, and if you haven't been seeing them, that we are all these rides and all this footage is being posted now. I got it all the way through like July, I think, into July, something like that. So keep an eye out for those. They're scheduled twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern. So to do the after dark ride on this, I've not. So, all right, this one here that we're gonna play, we're just gonna go straight to the one. This one I think is the last one I just released on Saturday. So if you didn't get to see it, here it is. It's gonna be the Mike and Sully's to the rescue. And if I can remember correctly, this one might be going away. I can't remember. But here's Mike and Sully to the rescue. Richard Scott, thank you. Welcome. Yeah, I think that was a little bit longer than the one in Florida during. Welcome in, Jonathan Chong. Here. You guys can kind of see some.
Thank you.
Up there.
Atención, visitantes.
Attention visitors. For your safety while motoring through Los property, please keep your hands, arms, feet, legs, tentacles, and tails inside the taxi, and be sure to supervise your children. Thank you.
Atención visitantes. Para su propia seguridad durante el paseo, mantenga
I'm one, but can I wait for the front, please?
That's fine. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there.
This way. One, but I asked for the front if that's possible. Perfect. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Bags and backpacks on one.
Hello. If you are new to the area, the Monstropolis Chamber of Commerce would like to welcome you. While you're in town, be sure...
We interrupt this program for a special report. A child is on the loose in Monstropolis. A human child!
If witnesses are to be believed, there has been a child security breach for the first time in monster history.
We can neither confirm nor deny the presence of a human child here tonight.
I tried to run from it, but it picked me up with its mind powers and shook me like a dog.
It's true! I saw the whole thing! Happy birthday, Spoopsy Poo!
Oh, googly bear!
This human child froze me with its telepathic control. It made me dance like a chicken. My thoughts were not my own. Then it grabbed me with the...
Oh, Boo, we gotta get you home.
There's a kid here! A human kid!
And on my birthday, I thought you cared about me.
Celia, try to understand.
This way.
We have a 2319 in progress. Unit, get up with their spread out and lock it down.
There's nothing down there.
I have our paperwork, number one.
Affirmative on the negative, number one.
I'm here working the ice. Yeah, nothing exciting ever happens.
Hurry up, Sully, hurry up. I've got both doors set up on the scare floor.
Are you done yet, though?
Race you to the scare floor.
They'll never find her door now.
What? Oh, there's your door.
We're almost there, kiddo. Not so fast, Sullivan. They'll never get her home now. 2319!
Oh, dear.
It's been the most terrifying day of my life.
Bye, Pinocchio.
Okay, kiddo.
Kitty.
Kitty's gotta go now. Sleep time.
We can neither confirm nor deny the presence of a human child.
We're decontaminating.
Please respond to have to do this scene in progress and report it to the scene where we immediately secure the event. They spread out and lock it down.
I'm watching you. Always watching.
All right, that was Monsters Inc. Soul to the rescue. I agree. Disneyland fans said we got the one we're gonna get is gonna be so much better. It is. It's gonna be really good. That one is kind of cute though. I'm glad I got to watch it. Mary Urquhart, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Stay safe in your storms. And I think I missed somebody else up. If I miss you, I forgot. I apologize. It's just waiting on this to catch up. So we have two more to watch, and then the two Star Wars ones we're gonna end with after I show you the merchandise that we have. So we got Radiator Springs Racers and Incredicoaster remaining. So we're going to hit Radiator Springs Racers right now. Disney World needs that ride. Yeah, Thomas, we're getting a better ride, in my opinion. We're getting a whole Monsters, Inc. land in Hollywood Studios. It's going to have a really cool restaurant, some other things in there. But the big one's going to be that big ride, the door ride. It's a door coaster. I think it's a hanging coaster. It's going to be pretty special. They're working on it right now. All right, let's go over to Radiator Springs Racers. Again, I'm not sure exactly what footage I have here, but we'll find out. That was a short clip. I'm trying to get there, Mary. We're supposed to work. Tyler, what's up, buddy? You notice they didn't wait very long to start moving. As soon as I sat down, we were going. Let me check the seatbelt over here. So the premise of this ride is you go around and then you're going to actually race another vehicle and you don't know which one's going to win. Disneyland fan, I would say no, but they also just reaffirmed it. Susan, there's going to be a similar ride, but it's not going to be this one.
Welcome to Race Day at Radiator Springs. A champion needs speed and style. Luigi, give our friend your best.
Now you the starting line.
It takes more than new tires to win a race. I'm your new crew chief.
Yes. Now you will have the chance to make this the most glorious race of your life. Who the first money? You wait for the shot to make the other ready. 1, 2, 3.
We won by a nose.
Remember, take all your personal belongings and as long as you're in my town, stay out of trouble.
All right, so that is Radiator Springs right there. It's always got a long line. It's always down, like Steve had said earlier. You just gotta kind of hit it and catch it when you can. So, all right, last one we have here before we'll talk a little bit, talk about the podcast, talk about what's going on in life, and then we'll show you the two shows, which I have no idea why we don't have it with Disney World. It makes no sense whatsoever. They do Batu. They have two shows. One's a projection show. The other one is a fireworks show. And it makes no sense, and a projection show. There's no reason why we couldn't have it here. It's the exact same thing. And I'm kind of shocked that we don't have it, but it's really nice. So now maybe because our Fantasmic is at Hollywood Studios, but they used to have the Star Wars fireworks at the same time as Fantasmic. So there's no reason why they couldn't do it. Excuse me. All right. Simba 2, what's up, buddy? Hope you're well. Matt. All right, let's get into the Incredicoaster. Then we'll talk a minute. I'll show you the merchandise, and then we'll finish up with some Star Wars for May 4th. May the 4th be with you. And Revenge of the 5th is tomorrow, in case those of you that didn't know. All right, video file. Let's go ahead and change this out to Incredicoaster. Well, I got lots of videos here too, so I'm not sure exactly what they are, but let's find out. LB loves Disney. Welcome. I agree, Jonathan.
the supers were outlawed, considered too dangerous, and banned from using their powers. And though they had to live in secret, the Incredibles never stopped fighting evil wherever it arose. Now, with a super happy action, a grateful populace dedicates this beloved roller coaster in honor of the Incredibles. Invisibility to nature. A question.
A question? Really? Good for you.
What?
One question.
Great. Tell us, what was it like to fight the Underminer?
Really annoying.
The Underminer was annoying.
No, my mom and dad. See here, babysit. It was ridiculous.
Yes, but eventually you all came together, defeated the Underminer, and proved once again you are truly incredible. What does it mean to your family to have this coaster dedicated to all of you?
We are so
We're happy that everyone can have a taste of super speed.
Your mom, Dad, check your camera and keep the song.
It's overrated. But this family is not overrated. They're incredible. And that's why we're dedicating the Incredicoaster.
Dados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas adentro en todo momento. Y por favor, vigilen a sus niños.
Keep an eye on your little ones.
Bienvenidos al Incredicoaster. Para su seguridad, les pedimos que bajen el sistema de retención hasta que cierre, mantengan su cabeza en el respaldo y permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas adentro en todo momento. Y por favor, vigilen a sus niños.
Thanks, Steve. I actually asked for it. So yeah, this might be my favorite ride at Disneyland. I'd have to think about that. I've never thought about it, but this is definitely up there. Oh yeah, the back would be good too.
Welcome to the Incredicoaster. I'm Elastigirl. For your safety, make sure you pull down on the shoulder restraints and the locks in place. Keep your head firmly against the headrest. Remain seated with your arms, feet, and legs inside out.
Bienvenidos al Incredicoaster. Para su seguridad, les pedimos que bajen el sistema de retención hasta que cierre.
Hey Jules, we're not really in California. I'm doing 100%. I am going to show you two projections, the two shows coming out here. Oh, you didn't get to do the Incredicoaster.
Please make sure all hats are off your head so you can go in. Again, please make sure all hats are off your head.
We'll just stand over here and watch. It's a pretty long coaster. It's a proper coaster the way it's supposed to be. Not thinking only. And Susan, I've been to Cedar Point numerous times. It's a great ride. Absolutely fun time. If you like coasters, this is the best coaster at Disneyland by far. It's an awful thing about my favorite ride over there. All right, but that is Incredicoaster. So I'm going to change my background real quick. I'm going to do that right here so you guys can see this. Visual effects. We don't need that anymore. We can just go back to none. Okay, there we go. All right, so talked about the podcast, the Relative Rivalry podcast. If you don't know what it is, my brother and I are starting a podcast. It's going to start filming this week. We're going to start releasing it here probably the week after next if things work out the right way. But we do have a merchandise store, and I did get some of that merchandise, and I just wanted to show it to you while we're here. So my brother designed this logo. Really cool logo. This is just a little pouch for me to keep important papers in and stuff. When I travel with a bag similar to this that has like my travel documents in it. So I wanted that one for that. And we've got, we're both going to have, this is smaller than I thought it was. We both have a mug that we'll be drinking out of during the podcast too. The mug is smaller than I thought it was, but it has the logo on it as well. Again, he designed that. And then our t-shirts came in. So this is, well, that turned out way better than I thought it was going to. So this is the t-shirt that we have. So again, all these things are available once you get used to the podcast and hearing it and seeing what it is. If you like it, it's a really cool logo, but there's all kinds of products on there. This is a premium shirt. Oh, that is not the right. Maybe I ordered the wrong size. I'll check it out. But again, premium shirts they have on there. They have regular shirts. We have all kinds of stuff on there. But I love the logo. I think it's great. Like I said, he designed it. And we'll go more into that on the story and everything on that first episode. So, yes, thank you again, Emily, for posting that. So you can catch it on YouTube. You can catch it on Spotify and Apple. It's going to be on TikTok. The visual will be on YouTube. TikTok will have clips. Spotify and Apple will have the just the audio if that's what you're into. It'll be Instagram. We have Twitter, X, whatever it's called now. We got a website. We've got all kinds of stuff, like all kinds of stuff coming. It's going to be a lot of fun. Very, like I said, a little more edgy. Edgy is a better word than aggressive. It's going to be very edgy. It will be unfiltered. I'll try to filter the YouTube version for if, like I said, I don't really cuss. He does. So but I'm not going to keep him from not doing it. So, but I will try to censor it on YouTube. So we'll figure that out. So, but anyways, all right. So today is May 4th. It is Star Wars Day. We're going to show the 2 evening shows that they have over there. And again, on the podcast too, it's going to be very interactive with you guys. So whoever wants to join, well, we are going to bring in the Discord. We're going to bring a lot of things in, but a lot of what we do comes from you guys, like topics and questions and things like that. So think of the ones that are going to spark the debate, not just Disney stuff either. It's going to be food stuff, food, music, sports, Disney, Universal, Marvel, movies, TV, all that good stuff. So up finally, what we have is going to be, oh, you know what? I don't have them on here. So I think the only thing I can do is pull up them from my channel and play them. Let me see real quick. So I can go to, yep, I think that's how we're going to have to do it. So the first thing we're going to do is watch let me see if I can pull this up. Hang on one second. Full screen. If I do that, it pulls it all the way full screen, doesn't it? Yep. So let me see if okay, hang on. We're trying to figure this out. Okay, what does this do? That's TV. I don't want that. Theater mode. Theater mode's not bad. Maybe. We'll see. All right, let's see how this works. So if I go to share screen with audio, window, this, share. What does that look like? That's not bad. We'll get you guys in with this one. Let me know if you can't hear it for some reason. Thank you so much, Susan. Do you guys not have sound? Okay, hang on. Let's try this again. Sorry. Let me rewind that back again. All right. Let's try it again. Share screen, window, also share. Oh, it's off. I thought it was on. My fault. Let's try it this time. Now let me know if you can hear it now. Jalen, welcome in.
Smugglers and scoundrels,
All right, hope you guys enjoy.
and rogues, travelers and adventurers. Welcome. My name is Tohan Ledge, the Lore Weaver. Tonight, I invite you to join me around the fire of memory for a tale of prophecy. The story of a destiny fulfilled, a darkened curse, and a final redemption. The legend of a family, strong in the Force, entwined in a battle between the darkness and the light. There was prophecy about this boy. That much was clear. The Force was unusually strong in him. Could he be the chosen one? The child's promise was undeniable. His proud mother dreamed for him a bright future. But his path would be cloaked under a shadow of darkness. His life was without freedom, but he would grow to become cunning and brave. Soon these talents would draw the eyes of evil. The boy matured, and a love blossomed between a powerful queen and a noble knight. The path forward was bright. But there was fear of losing the ones he loves. A darkness began to rise. Friend became foe, and where a brother once stood, now an enemy is forged. A tragic destiny and a galaxy forever changed. Now the future must be forged on twin paths. A boy dreamed of a larger purpose. And a young girl embraced her calling as a leader. There was newfound hope. The galaxy fell into darkness, but the brave rose to meet it. Even in the midst of cold desolation, the embers of love burned bright. A young Jedi learned the old ways. A revelation was made with scars branded in pain. The son must battle the father. But a spark of love lit the path to redemption. A brother and sister were reunited and brought light back to the galaxy, finally securing a time of peace for a while. Many cycles have passed, but the way of the Jedi perseveres. Rivers of story became myth, and myth collected into pools of rumor. To pass on to others the power of the Force, this is the legacy of the Jedi. Today, even through our bright suns, the darkness continues to creep. In turbulent times, we all must look to find balance. What is our legacy? Will you help forge a new chapter? Raise your lights high against the darkness and share this tale. In the name of resistance, speak the name Skywalker. 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 Skywalker.
All right, so that would have been really, really, really cool had there been a lot of lightsabers there, but there weren't. So, all right. So then the last one we have here is the Fire of the Rising Moons. It's the fireworks show with the projection. So we get this one pulled up real quick. Sorry. 1 second. Yeah, longevity Star Wars isn't it? All right. So enjoy. There we go. Enjoy this one. Your screen, audio tab. All right. Let me know if you guys have audio when this starts. Can you hear it? You can't hear this. Okay. Well, let me try this again. Rewind. All right. Now let me remove it. Stop sharing. Go back into sharing mode. Sorry. Share screen. Window. Turns it off every time. There we go. Try now. You hear it now.
Smugglers and
Enjoy.
Pirates and rogues, travelers and adventurers, welcome. My name is Tohan Lage, the Lore Weaver. In Blackspire, I found refuge and my home. And though I am long since gone, through my droid and friend, Bard, my voice and my stories live on. Blackspire Outpost has a long and colorful history of heroes and legends, Jedi and Sith, royalty and resistance, those who would rule and those who refuse to bow. Here, we celebrate that fiery spirit tonight. Those with lights, raise them, and everyone, prepare to raise your voice. We honor the spirit of Blackspire, the fire of the rising moons. To those who would bring darkness, know this, now and ever, we bring the light. Kill the spire! Kill the spire!
Hello, Angela. Yes, Steve. All right, so that is the Star Wars show. Whoops, forgot about you. Here we go. All right, so that is both Star Wars shows for May 4th. So that's all the footage I have loaded and ready for Disneyland. I have a lot more footage that's not included yet. Regine, welcome in. Huddleston, thank you for being here. Yeah, so and Amy DeBoard, thank you for being here as well. Everybody, if I missed you, thank you for being here. It is a good show. It is May 4th. I can't be Sierra's mom. Hello, welcome. I couldn't be at the parks tonight. I would love to be over there right now with my lightsabers going through, getting ready to turn them on, but I can't. So this is the next best thing. Get to spend some time with some of you coming in. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to go subscribe to the podcast. It's gonna be fun. I think you guys are gonna like it. It's gonna be a different take, not just all Disney stuff. So go check that out. I think Jennifer Caruso is going live tomorrow. Check her out as well. This and that on Wednesday. If you guys missed last Wednesday, we started a bracket, something that we're going to be doing on the podcast a lot of. We're going to try to wrap up that bracket. Hopefully the boys are back this week. So we're going to do that where you guys get to vote on that. So that'll be a lot of fun. Thursday will be Jeff from Diz Our Dream and Corey from Corey Meets World. Both of you live. And then Friday will be Resort TV 1. They're going to be live. And then Saturday and Sunday will be Jeff again and Angela from Diz Our Dream. So go check everybody out. Appreciate you guys being here. Thanks so much. And that's about all I got. I got 2 minutes. I'm going to at least go 2 minutes so we make it to 2 hours. So if anybody's got anything, you have a quick question, you get 2 minutes to ask it, and then we're going to call it a night. I know it's a short stream. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all being here too. It's you're watching, Galaxy's Edge lightsaber. That's what I wish I had during that show would be all those lightsabers, but there was only like 3. So there were only like 3. Thank you, Plymouth Rock. Appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. All these videos that I've been showing you over the last couple of weeks, some of them are available now on the channel. Some of them are scheduled to come out during the channel. So Disneyland was fun back with your grandparents back in, say, 78, 79, 80. Yeah, I didn't even get there till this past 3 years ago, 4 years or something like that. So that was my first time. And that was the first 2 times. First time it was closed for COVID. Second time was during the D23 convention. So I didn't get a whole lot there. This past time here I went in October was awesome. So off to watch Idol. Doreen Jones, be safe. Enjoy American Idol and all the good things. All right, well, that's all I got, guys. So hopefully you are Oops. So hopefully you have enjoyed that. Again, I'm going to try to get to the parks as soon as I can. Don't want to rush things, obviously, after the accident. So we're going to see what we can do. But that's about it. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you next week, hopefully, from the parks. If not from the parks, then maybe somewhere soon. Love you guys. Good night.